Good morning, students. I hope all of you are fine. Today we are going to continue with the chapter Life Cycle of Plants. As in the last class, we have discussed about basic of the pollination. Now, what is pollination? Pollination is the transfer of pollen grains that are produced in the anther of one flower to the stigma of the another flower. As you can see in the figure that there is a transfer of pollen grain take place. Means pollen produced by male part of flower or the male part of the plant need to reach the stigma of the female part of the plant. Many plants cannot pollinated by their own pollen. The pollen must land on the another plant of same species or same type. This is known as pollination. When the pollen grain reach the female part of the plant, here the pollen grain combine with the egg and then the process that is known as the fertilization take place. Now the main question is, you can see in the figure that there are two flowers in which that are of the red colors. Pollen move from one plant to the another plant through the stigma with the help of the water, wind and other agents, and then pollen combine with the stigma or stick to the stigma of the flower, then move through the style and then enter into the ovary. Here the egg is present, the pollen grain combine with the egg, then the fertilization take place and formation of the new plant or origin starts. Now, how many different ways can the plant be pollinated? Do you have any clues to help you work out which type of method a plant uses? Means, in the simple sense, we can say that what are the agents of pollination? What do you mean by the term agent? Agent means which is responsible for the transfer of pollen grains from one flower to the another flower. These are known as the pollinators also. The pollinators can be of different types, like it can be wind, second water, third insects like moth, butterfly, bees, beetles. Means we can say that the agents can be categorized into two types, abiotic and biotic. Abiotic means non-living agents. Non-living agents are of two types, wind and water. Second one is the biotic agents, means that are the living agents. Living agents are insects, second the birds, third reptiles, fourth mammals. First we will discuss in detail about the abiotic agent, that is by the dispersal by the wind. Dispersal means wind is responsible, or how the wind is responsible for transfer of pollen grain from one flower or from one place to another place. That is, the kinds of seeds which are often dispersed by wind are smaller seeds that have wings or other feather-like structures. Some seeds are carried to a new place by the wind. These seeds are very light. Example, orchid seeds. They are very light, same fine as dust. Many seeds have hairy growth which act like little parachutes and carry away from the main plant. Example, the dandelion plant and the thistle plant. You can see in the figure about the dandelion plant, as the seeds are dispersed from the plant by the wind to the other place. So, what we have discussed today, I am concluding itself. We have discussed about the pollination, agent of pollination, name various agents of pollination, wind as a pollinating agent. Okay, thank you. In case of any doubt, you can call me or message me. Okay.